Hello and welcome to the bonus episode of the STARTrading podcast with me, Josh Jones.
And me, Sophie.
Me, Lindsay.
And me, Simon.
This is a bonus episode and we're going to make a few changes to this episode. First off, we are in Morocco.
Hey!
So, we are been travelling and trading together. We've been in Morocco for a few days.
When you're looking at a trade on your own, you're kind of figuring out, okay, does it fit the criteria? Would I take it? How am I going to do it? How am I going to set it up? And to do that in a group environment, you can see what other people are thinking, you can learn.
And that's often the best way that we learn. And that's why within STARTrading, we like to do things in groups, because you learn from other questions that other people are asking, you learn from other knowledge that other people already have and things like that as well. You can develop your understanding and knowledge, not necessarily just from the mental, but from people who are potentially more experienced than you as well. And
when it's been a quieter market and then all of a sudden it's a busier market, some people are quite fearsome of actually taking a trade because they're like, nah.
So this is my opportunity to get back up on the horse and get on with it.
Yeah,
and seeing everybody doing their thing, having good success is really re-motivated me again to get on with it.
Hello and welcome to the bonus episode of the STARTrading podcast with me, Josh Jones.
And me, Sophie.
Me, Lindsay.
And me, Simon.
So this is a bonus episode and we're going to make a few changes to this episode. First off, we are in Morocco.
Hey!
So we are been travelling and trading together. We've been in Morocco for a few days. Sophie, do you want to tell everybody what we've been up to?
We have arrived and we chilled at the villa with the beautiful swimming pool and had a lovely dinner of tagine. And then day one was our tour of Marrakesh, which was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was grand all time.
How did you find Marrakesh, Simon?
It's glorious. It's a really lovely place. I haven't been here before, and being here with all the people from STARTrading has just made it extra fun because we're all discovering it together.
Brilliant. And what else have we got to?
Well, there's been a few late nights. There's been frolics in the pool. We've had some cocktails, and tomorrow we're going to be going quad biking and camel riding in the desert.
And which one of those are you looking forward to most?
I don't trust anything that doesn't have a clearly labelled brake lever. So I'm going to go quad bike. What about you?
Fair. I'm definitely looking forward to the quad bikes more. I used to do quad bikes a lot when I was younger. I've never ridden an animal before.
You've
Really?
what?
Never done. No, I've never.
I thought you were a man of the country.
No, I've never done horse riding. Never done anything
You
like
have
that.
to bond with the animal first. Did you know
And that's
that?
my concern, because what if they don't like me?
Well,
They don't
Yeah,
like
they
me.
were.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, I mean, who could? What? How?
Because I've only ridden a horse 3 times, and every
Right.
time I've been chucked off.
Oh.
So
See,
my
that's
logic
my-
says that all the horses are ganged up against me, therefore the camels must
Yeah,
as well.
and that's
I
my.
don't think a camel can
Hump you off.
hump you up.
They got the hump.
Oh no.
See, that's my concern, because I've never ridden a horse because I'm a little bit scared of them because they're bigger than me, and camels are bigger.
We'll coach you through it. You just have to sit up really straight, say the right commands, and you'll be fine.
What are the right commands?
We'll teach you tomorrow. It's in Arabic.
Stop.
And we've been trading as well, haven't we?
We have been trading, yes. So each morning, so the whole idea behind these trips is that we are traveling, we are trading, so we're spending time in the mornings trading together, going through the markets, doing live market analysis, showing that it is just half an hour a day, going through that together, identifying potential tradable opportunities. There's been 1 or 2 maybe setting up the next couple of days or so, and then going off and enjoying the rest of the day.
Yeah, and that's been really useful because when you're looking at a trade on your own, you're kind of figuring out, okay, does it fit the criteria? Would I take it? How am I going to do it? How am I going to set it up? And to do that in a group environment, you can see what other people are thinking, you can learn. We've got you and Josh you and Lewis, all the Joshes, you and Lewis to ask questions too. So it's been really helpful for lots of people, I think.
Yeah, and that's often the best way that we learn. And that's why within STARTrading, we like to do things in groups, because you learn from other questions that other people are asking, you learn from other knowledge that other people already have and things like that as well. You can develop your understanding and knowledge, not necessarily just from the mental, but from people who are potentially more experienced from you as well. And you know, these trips isn't just for people who are live trading. We have people who may have joined the mentorship a couple of weeks ago, or further on, or still in the mentorship process. So they're learning from people who are live trading already and have experience, and then develop their knowledge that way, and then going off and having fun in Morocco.
Yeah.
It's really interesting seeing how people's brains work differently as well. You must see this all the time doing coaching, but when you're just one person, you don't realise that when you look at trends, you see things a certain way, other people see them differently.
Yeah.
So learning how people see things differently, and that it's not just one one way. There's no one answer.
Well, that's it.
That's
And
really helpful.
well, it is really good because, just this morning, we were going through the markets together, but rather than everybody being on a laptop individually, we put it on one big screen. And, we'd look at a market and ask the question, does anybody see anything here they're interested in? And some people would say yes, but other people might say no. So there's a really, really good way then of saying, well, okay, how come you're seeing something but you're not? What are you seeing that you like? And then what are you seeing that, and why don't you like that? And it's a really good way, because just because somebody sees something or somebody doesn't see something doesn't mean, the one's right and the one's wrong. But it's, again, like you said, developing their understanding of it based on what you're seeing, which has been really, really good.
Yeah.
So, Sophie,
Yes.
tell us how your trading's been going recently.
It's good. I found August and September really good months.
Brilliant.
I was finding lots of trades, and I'm averaging about 4 to 5% a month,
Amazing.
which I'm really happy with. Yeah.
Brilliant. Because, I think June and July were a little bit quieter, in the markets, but we know that can happen. We're always talking about averages with our percentage gains and things, because we know that we can have quiet months, but then we can also have slightly more busy months. How did you find the markets, or how did you find you sort of managed your own trading when the markets were slightly quieter, though?
I've become a lot stricter with myself. So the first, I'd say, 4 to 6 months of live trading, I was so excited about it. Very impulsive, wanting to win all the trades. And I'd just be like, yeah, I'll go for that one. Yeah, it kind of works, I'll go for that one. But I wasn't winning or lose. I was just staying the same. Win, lose, win, lose. Like I was just breaking even. And I just became much stricter with myself with the criteria. And if it doesn't fit, I had Josh's voice in my head. What would Josh say? And then I would, leave a lot more, but I would win a lot more. Brilliant. Just by making better choices. Yeah.
And it's the one thing about trading that often people struggle to see initially, is that we don't need to be placing lots and lots and lots and lots of trades to be making profit. We can be placing, say, 5 or 6 a month and be very profitable, and then we don't need to be in one every single day. We don't need to be trading every single day or taking trades every single day and being 15 to 20 of them in order to be profitable, because those first 5 trades could be really good, but then the other 10 could be not as great, and that's just eating into your profit. But then on the flip side of that coin, how did you then find it when all of a sudden things start getting really busy?
Just good, happy.
Definitely happy.
The thing is, we have risk parameters, right?
Yep.
So you can't take more than 5 or 6 trades, because then we'd be going over the percentage that we're happy with. So I would reduce my percentage and then maybe just not take all the trades. Yeah,
because it can sometimes be very tempting, isn't it, when lots of markets start to look like they're setting up, almost to get slightly carried away and start to see what you want to see and assume that you're going to be taking all of them, whereas in reality some markets, for example, like the US dollar markets, I think last week were all trending, but and that's like 5 markets, but then we only ended up taking about 2 of them because they might all be doing something sort of similar shapes but maybe not necessarily meet the criteria. So again, you sort of need to manage those emotions in a way as well.
Is there a risk of missing out when it's busy as well, because you're used to it being a little bit quieter? So then when you start going, hang on, I think I've got 6 potential trades here, but that can't be right, because that's too many.
I do think sometimes people, when it's been a quieter market and then all of a sudden it's a busier market, some people are quite fearsome of actually taking a trade, because they're like, nah, I'm just saying it because it's been so quiet.
Yeah.
But you just have to kind of get out of that and trust the market.
Yeah, and you almost get bias in the opposite direction to wanting to take every trade, to almost thinking, well, this can't be happening then. So you start almost inventing reasons not to take the trade. You almost start looking for a reason not to take the trade because you don't believe that can happen. But and this is why we always talk averages. We're averaging this percentage, we're averaging this main number of trades, because that's how averages work, right? You have busy months and you have quieter months, and it's always important to remember when you're in one of them that the other is going to happen as well. So in the quiet ones, it's worth remembering that the busy month's going to happen, and vice versa, for that reason. How about you, Simon? How's your trading going?
Well, this is an interesting opportunity for me, Morocco, the STARTrading trip, because I've had all the excuses in the world not to do any trading training whatsoever for the last 2 months. I've let everything else in my life get in the way, and I completely stalled my training after getting signed off for pullbacks. I hit reversals, had a bit of a wobble about them because I just didn't like them very much, and then just went, So this is my opportunity to get back up on the horse and get on with it. And seeing everybody doing their thing, having good success, has really re-motivated me again to get on with it.
So we're going to see you in group coaching this week then?
Well, Hang on a minute. When do we get home?
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
That only gives me 3 days, Josh. I'm not sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, then.
Plenty of time.
Tell you what, you're on next Thursday.
Yep.
See you
There
there.
we go.
Well, not Tuesday.
We have a recording.
Right, that is on tape.
That's on
That is on tape. Brilliant. So, Lindsay, what has been your favourite part of Morocco so far?
Ooh, probably today actually. Just chilling by the pool, relaxing.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. Yeah, having a couple of drinks. We're doing a little bit of a cocktail
We
mix
are.
up right now.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think that's been my favorite. And this has been kind of the first STARTrading social where I've actually stayed up past like 9 p.m.
You have many
I
times.
know. Several times, 2 nights in a row.
Good grief.
And we've got the party tonight.
Oh goodness, my heart's gonna break. My liver, there it went. But yeah, I think it's been quite nice, like staying up and socializing with people. But I do think when I get back to London, I'm just gonna be a little bit of a hermit for
Yeah.
the next couple of months.
Yeah, sit in a dark room, catch up on sleep.
Yeah.
You've done a great job. It's been an amazing trip.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
I'm really excited for Italy now. Like
Yes.
it's planned.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's planned, and we'll be hearing more details about that pretty soon, won't we?
Yeah. In the next hour.
but, Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, today's been amazing. Just chilling out around the pool. The venue, will probably be putting some photos of the venue on social media and stuff, but the venue's absolutely incredible. Get me back in that pool at any point. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Let's go.
Yeah, end the podcast. Let's just go. How about you, Simon? What's been your favourite part so far?
Definitely going to the markets yesterday into Marrakesh. We had a guided tour. It was fantastic. And then we went out and did our thing. I didn't want to buy anything, but I've come home. I now need to figure out how to get a teapot, tea glasses, 2 bags of spice, a chess set. You've got the earrings on, so that's fine. Back in cabin bags. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I got carried away haggling,
Yeah.
but it was fun. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Did you wind up buying any argan oil?
We don't say the word argan oil.
Yeah, that's why we're all looking so young on this podcast.
It is. We're going to
HD.
Benjamin Button our way through
Yeah.
the rest of the season. We're all
Yeah, it's gonna be like watching it in
progressively
reverse.
younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Brilliant.
you haven't been to Morocco, it's very famous for argan oil. And as part of our guided tour, the tour guides brought us to his friend's shop, which was a pharmacy.
Which we were locked into.
And we were locked into it whilst the man told us the benefits of argan oil, which are all the benefits.
All the benefits.
It's good for
There's nothing
everything.
it cannot fix.
Yeah. He sold a lot of oil that day.
Yeah, I got drawn into that big time.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But wait until next week. We'll have been using it for 5 days straight.
Who is this young boy?
Yeah.
How about you, Soph? What's been your favourite part so far?
I think it's good spending time with the STARTrading community because everyone's lovely and it really gets you into the trading spirit. Like, keep consistent, keep going. Let's all support each other. It's lovely to get to know them a bit better. And yeah, Marrakesh was amazing. Really good fun.
Brilliant.
How about you?
I somewhat agree with you, actually. It's really nice seeing people who, because we are a community, and a lot of the people who we teach, we have good relationships with everybody because we are quite a close community. But it's nice seeing those people in real life rather than just on the screen in 3D. It's always quite nice, and in a location like this. Marrakesh, I was actually surprised how much I enjoyed it. I don't tend to like busy cities and built up places and lots of people. But so I was a little bit nervous about that because I don't like going to London because it's too busy. But Marrakesh I actually really, really enjoyed. And it's really interesting seeing just how differently they do everything in different countries. And watching the snake charmers as well was pretty extraordinary.
Yeah.
And the monkeys and stuff, that was all pretty good. Are you ready for not a snack?
Josh, we always
Wait,
finish
Josh.
with a snack.
Well, I'm going to make some changes because Lewis isn't here,
This is a take.
and I'm changing things
no.
around.
Okay.
So we haven't got a snack.
Okay, what have we got?
We've got a shot.
Should we magic it
That
up?
doesn't
Shall
sound
we?
like you.
All right, we all need to click our fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Wow.
hey.
Tell you what, I start running the podcast and look at the improvements I've made.
What
Already.
is this, Josh?
This is. Oh, I can
I'm
smell.
Malibu.
Coconut.
I'm smelling Malibu.
Mhm.
So a lot of Malibu. Somebody might have to tell us what's in this.
Secret assistant, what's the drink?
What are we drinking?
So we have a little dabble of a pineapple vodka.
Pineapple vodka.
Right.
Top of that, little drop of Sprite.
Sprite.
Okay.
Not even.
Okay, what's it called?
And
Oh, sorry.
we finished it off with Malibu.
I was gonna say,
and Malibu.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I can
definitely
really
smell
smell Malibu.
Yes.
She's not naming Malibu.
Vodka Malibu Sprite.
And does it have a name? All right,
Something
so okay,
Moroccan.
it's the Moroccan Slammer.
Of course.
Okay, so
Cheers.
cheers everyone.
Cheers.
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 This is a great introduction to the
Salam
podcast.
alaikum.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, you two actually shotted it.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I thought that was a point.
All right,
That was actually good.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really
Thank you,
refreshing.
voice of
that was really
Yeah.
good.
Cheers.
Well done, Magic.
Yeah.
Does anyone get? Can I get another one?
Thank
Well,
you so
I
much.
like the improvements you brought to the podcast. That's
Well, hopefully, when we do the next travel and trade, we'll have another bonus session in Italy.
I'm a bit worried
Oh.
about the whole doing podcast back to back, like batch recording. Though I think Lewis might struggle if he does 9 in a day or in the morning.
Yeah, I just do like one a year.
Yes.
That's
2
healthy.
years.
That's
Brilliant.
healthy.
Right,
Thank you for listening to the Star Trading podcast. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
bye bye.
Bye.